Hello and welcome to Wolfman Gaming. This is my The Quarry blind playthrough. And things have taken a turn for the worse.
There's still time. We can still come out on top. Past is the past. Let's just look to the future, shall we?
She doesn't like me.
The sun, the vitality of a new day. There's still time to wake up to the warmth of a night survived. Your choices, your actions, your very life hangs in the balance. It's up to you to find your path in the darkness and see the sun rise once again. Judgment. The bells of judgment cry bloody murder. Or do they? The fury of a hatred earned, a fate deserved. Likely. But he may have his uses, though he won't forgive. He won't forget.
Is that Travis she's talking about?
The Hierophant. Where did you find this? Where did you find it? This shouldn't be here. He's been through enough pain. No, no, no. My poor boy. You see what they did to us?
"6 years ago, Eliza."
No. What have they done? What have they done?
Well,
God, no. Silas, my boy. Oh. Ah.
oh, that's gonna be bad. Called it. That reminds me of the movie Tucker and Dale vs. Evil. Which is a really fun movie, and if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend you watch it. There's a great fun spin on the teen slasher genre.
Mommy's coming, Silas. Mommy's coming, Silas! Silas! Silas!
She has quite a lisp. Alright, so the tower.
no, no, no. My poor boy. You see what they did to us? How they hurt us. He's out there still, all alone. Each full moon they hunt him, armed with silver, trying to put an end to a curse they inflicted upon themselves when they set my show ablaze 6 years ago. Stupid children. Little Silas, my little white wolf. You must be protected. You must not follow this path. Do you understand? Remember how I've helped you all this time. Remember how much I've done for you.
So, Chapter 9, Trophy. Chapter 10, last but not least. So is this the final chapter? Perhaps?
What the fuck? Why am I on top of a fucking tree?
We've all asked ourselves that one time to another. So, Max is now free of the curse.
Asked and answered. Where the hell am I? Oh yeah.
But what I don't understand is, did she set the curse on them as revenge for burning down her sideshow? Or when that corpse, I don't think that wasn't Silas, but did the curse escape or somehow get free when
You gotta be kidding me.
the dog, or whenever that person died?
Okay. Gotta find Laura.
Snazzy outfit. Okay.
Totally should have just gone to the Harbinger Motel.
Yeah, well, hindsight is always 2020. And the movie Tucker and Dale vs. Evil I was talking about is about two hillbillies called Tucker and Dale, and a bunch of teens that have, how should I put this, a run-in in the woods. Tucker and Dale have bought a little shack that they are gonna have as a vacation home where they can fish and drink beer and just relax out in nature. And due to some unfortunate events, they cross paths with these teens. And due to a misunderstanding, Tucker and Dale think that the kids are some bizarre teen suicide cult, and the kids, of course, think that Tucker and Dale are psycho killing hillbillies. And it only gets more complicated from that point on. And the movie came out, I think it was back in 2011. I'm not gonna swear to it, but it was around that time. And I was very hesitant to see it. A friend of mine sent me the trailer and was like, dude, check this out. And I was skeptical because I'm not usually a huge fan of comedy movies. I think Swim to Shore or Stay, I'll swim to shore. Because
Okay.
see if we can meet up with the rest of the group. Yeah, as I said, I'm not usually a fan of American comedy movies because I think a lot of times it's just a lot of dick jokes and yelling and awkward situations. You know, like sit. Oh shit. Should have stayed. Well, I guess that's 2 down. uh, yeah, I think American Pie and the Scary Movie series really messed up comedy in a bad way because they were super successful and really set the bar for, or made the mold for how many comedies were made after that. I think the British have
They're coming back first chance they get. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
I enjoy British comedies a lot more, but Tucker and Dale is the exception to the rule. And if you like fun movies and you like teen slashers and want to see a spin of them, I really recommend it. Let's see. Can we find any more tarot cards? Uh-huh. Something over here.
What's not okay? Better.
Good. But I talked about horror movies and how a lot of horror movies are just dumbed down, jump scare ridden cash grabs. I didn't put it quite so eloquently last time I talked about it, but I think that is true for a lot of horror movies. But there are those that really stand out. One classic movie that I think is great is The Exorcist. That is one of those movies that doesn't rely on jump scares. There is 1 or 2 throughout the movie, but it's one of those movies that is so well written and so well acted. There's not a bad actor in that entire movie and not a bad acted scene in the entire movie. And what I think is so effective with that movie is the build-up. Because anyone who hasn't seen the original movie, it's about a young girl called Reagan that messes about with a Ouija board and summons what she thinks is some type of friendly spirit that she refers to as Captain Howdy. And that spirit turns out to be anything but. She is actually summoning in Pazuzu, which is the name of an old Babylonian god, I think. In that movie he is referred to as a demon. And you see there's very slow build up in the movie. Because you see, at first they think she's just suffering some kind of mental illness or epilepsy or something like that. And you start to see how the possession is slowly wearing her down, how her mother becomes more and more desperate because none of the prescribed, so to speak, cures help in any way, shape or form. So out of desperation, her mother turns to a Catholic priest and wants him to perform an exorcism. And shit goes sideways. Also, great movie that you should see if you like horror movies and you haven't seen it. It's one of those movies you should watch in your life. So let's see. Even though I'm recording this during nighttime or in the evening, so it is dark and it's still a bit hard to see because this game is really, really dark.
Nice to put a name to a big mean face. So what, you're like Mr. H's brother, I guess?
I would love if there were like a flashlight option. And I understand why she doesn't have a flashlight on her rifle or doesn't want to turn on any flashlights because she doesn't want to give away her position. But it would make it easier.
How long has this guy been here?
Clue found. Portrait of ancestor. Keep looking, prepare for attack. Let's keep looking for a little while.
Maybe I should keep looking.
See if there's anything more that's useful. What's it say?
Poor Ian. Some camp mascot to kick it before camp starts.
Clue found.
Hindsight. Sounds about
Scribble on blackboard or whiteboard. So, should we head up another floor?
Where have I seen this emblem before?
Clue found. Engraved jewelry.
I remember Mr. H's cheesy ass announcements. Whoa.
Ow.
Busted.
Yeah, and feedback isn't very much fun when you're playing a game with headphones.
What's this? Trail cam footage. It's like they're looking for something.
Is that something you can use, perhaps? Evidence has been collected. Trail cam footage. Okay. Think that might be everything up here. So I guess we'll start working our way downstairs and prepare for this attack. See, there's nothing over here I can do. Nope. Every time I see one of those Earth globes, I get reminded of when I played through Call of Cthulhu. And I think that was either the first one or one of the first blind playthroughs I did. and there was a puzzle in that game where you were supposed to interact with an Earth globe and open a secret door. Is this another part of the attic? I do believe it is. A tarot card, High Priestess. Either way, going back to Call of Cthulhu, the first blind playthrough I ever did, I think. And there was a puzzle in that where it was supposed to interact with an Earth globe and open up a secret passage. Apparently there was another way, you could just force it open. But I tried everything and suddenly it just opened, and I even unlocked a trophy called Eureka. And it took me months to find out, until I actually googled it, how the hell I opened the door. And I think the solution was that you were supposed to put in coordinates. Like spin the globe to match the coordinates and press the button every time. And then you had to place it in the nautical star on the Earth globe and back out of it. It was a real long shot, quite a stretch, and I had the marker inside the nautical star just by pure dumb luck. Okay, there's shit in the way, so I can't get down that staircase. And that is how I opened it. Which was one of those dumb luck moments. Where's the path down? Either way, oh right, it's over here on the other side. But this video is going on overtime, so I'm actually gonna wrap this episode up right here. But I wanna thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again in my next video. So until next time, this is the Wolfman signing off.